So Holly Bailey put a restraining order on streamer DDG. So allegedly, DDG has put his hands on Holly during a pickup. The two co-parent their young son Halo. So according to Holly, DDG slammed her head into his steering wheel, chipping her front tooth. Now we've all seen DDG claim Holly is stopping him from seeing his son.
The judge just granted Halle Bailey a restraining order against DDG after she claims he laid hands on her while they were discussing visitation for their son Halo. She was passing Halo off to DDG. He became enraged as they were discussing visitation. They began to wrestle. That's when she claimed he put her head into the steering wheel, chipping her tooth as he was pulling her hair. She claimed that the wrestling didn't stop until she began to cry, but she did not feel safe letting Halo go with DDG, so she got in the car. They rode to DDG's house where she hysterically told his family about what had went down, and they agreed to look after Halo. Also alleged that DDG did some weird stuff by entering her home without permission and sending her a photo of her bed, claiming, "Oh, now I know what you be on." She claims that when he sent that text, she assumed that he assumed she was dealing with other men. 4 days after that incident, DDG came to her home again to pick up Halo, which is when she broke the news that he couldn't hang out with him because he was sick. When she claims DDG became verbally abusive, claims he actually smashed the Ring camera and ran off with her phone, drove a little bit down the street and threw the phone out the window and told her, "Go get it, B." Halle claims that this prompted her to file a restraining order against DDG, and after a judge reviewed all of the footage, they agreed that he needs to stay at least 100 yards away from her, and the judge gave Halle permission to take their 18-month-old son Halo to Italy so she can film a movie for 2 months. Now, in addition to all of that, the judge also said that DDG cannot mention Halo or Halle on his live stream. To put the cherry on top of the cake, he submitted text messages of DDG allegedly confronting her a possible relationship with Brent Baez. In the text here, you see DDG saying, "You think you hurt my feelings, but you really just ruined your own image. This is a terrible look." He says, "It makes you look disgusting and evil." Keep in mind, this was on Mother's Day. He says, "Enjoy your vacation. Happy Mother's Day. Just have the same energy when it's my time to have Halo. I'm on the same type of time." Guys, this entire situation just caught me completely off guard. I knew they were having issues, but I did not know it was this bad. Neighbors, I'm curious to know what y'all think about this. Let me know down in the comments. Peace.
You alright? You want to sit down? I'm
I'm great.
Want to leave? We'll go to the studio? Mute real quick.
The show will no.
No? Just really quick.
The show will continue.
That's fine.
Let me talk to you.
Come on.
I'm on the camera mic.
What's up, Cap?
What's really killing me is the clip of when DDG found out on stream that Halle put a restraining order on him because it was all over TMZ in the shade room. Talk about somebody acting oblivious. Like, y'all do know that the judge can't grant nothing without proof. The judge got the proof, baby. And I just can't understand why y'all are calling Halle bitter and saying that she brought this to the internet. No, she did not. She went to the courts and filed a report. TMZ is the one that broke the news and brought it to the internet. Johnny's face on that stream says it all, and I really feel like DDG is sitting there acting shocked because she stood on business and in private. Like, it's just really killing me that he was on stream talking about this can't be real. Dude, you really thought that Halle was never going to get the evidence and go to the courts about it? Like, you literally put your hands on her. What are you talking about? And then you sitting up here acting oblivious. Like, that's really is what's killing me. Like, you're acting oblivious as if you don't know that you did this and you know you did this.
Hold up. I know DDG ain't putting his hands on our little mermaid. Halle Bailey, let me tell you something. Keep standing on business. I love how you went and put him a restraining order on him. He ain't had no business slamming your mouth to the steering wheel, chipping your teeth. Keep standing on business to protect you and your child. That is what a real mother, supposed to do. And a lot of y'all on here talking about, I would have fought him back. Let me tell y'all something. A woman cannot whoop a man. It always an innocent person getting hurt. Okay? So she's doing the right thing to stand on business, go put a restraining order on him. I don't care who don't like it. The grandma, whoever don't like, protect you and your child. Halle Bailey. You are a little princess. And I stand with you. Because a man don't have no right and no business to put his hands on you regardless of the situation. Keep it on pockets, Halle Bailey. Go on now.
Okay. Pack up the live streams, Ike Turner, because you're not going to put your hands on a Disney princess and think you're going to get away with it. You chipped the tooth of a Disney princess? And you think we're gonna let you get on live stream and bother and heckle this woman? Now, according to TMZ, Halle Bailey has filed a restraining order after an incident that occurred between her and DDG in the car. Now, the article goes on to say that she is seeking a protective order against DDG. Now, she stated that in January, he had got physical with her after their breakup in October. Halle goes on to say in the police report that DDG had came over to pick up their son Halo, and she tried to have a conversation with the rapper about a visitation schedule, which makes it all the more interesting because he gets on the internet, and I'm trying to do the story without screaming, but he gets on the internet and he cries that he can't see his child while the mother has been attempting to get a visitation schedule with you. Now, while she was having that conversation with him, or at least attempting to, and buckling her son in the car, she claims that DDG grew agitated and repeatedly kept saying, "Get out of my car, B-word." Halle stated that Halo, the baby, was crying, and she got nervous about DDG leaving with him in such an agitated state. She goes on to claim that DDG had pulled her hair, slammed her face into the steering wheel, chipping her tooth. Now, shaken up, beaten, and bruised, Halle stated that she stayed in the car because she was more concerned about her son's well-being while she got a ride to DDG's home, and then she proceeded to call her family. Now, here's where the story gets sinister. Halle claimed that in March, DDG had broken into her home and taken a picture of her son's empty crib and sent it to her. And in that picture text, he stated, "Now I know what you've been on, LOL." Now, Halle stated to police she interpreted that message as being that DDG thought she was having sex with someone else. Now, 4 days after sending her a cryptic picture of her home, he comes back to her home, and now he's fighting with her because he wants her son, but she proceeds to tell him her and the baby are sick. Halle stated that after she told him they were sick, he proceeded to smash her Ring doorbell and stole her cell phone. Halle has also included all of the footage of this in her police report, including the Ring doorbell footage before he busted it up. And while taking her phone, he threw it out of the window as he sped off and told her, "Go get it, bitch." Y'all can support DDG if you want to, and I know the people who support him are probably children. And the way that women have been advocating for Halle and stating that she was a victim of abuse, and you guys simply ignored it. And I hope they do grant her that restraining order. I hope that man never sees that child again without supervised visits or at all, because he's nothing but a danger to her and her baby. And he needs to be put in jail. That's it. He needs to get off a live stream and he needs to go turn himself in. Because the way that you're terrorizing the mother of your child and your child is sick.
So Holly's only 25 right now, and she has said previously that DDG was her first real boyfriend. I'm 32. You know us. We done been through it. We know how to see it immediately. But her being what, 22, 23 when they first started talking? Like, she had to go through it. It's her first real boyfriend. And then they're celebrities, so her listening to the internet's warning her is not going to make sense really. Because anyone she dates, the internet's going to say something negative about them. Like, everybody has a past. So it's like her listening to the internet wouldn't really benefit her situation anyway. But the biggest red flag to me was how fast he got her pregnant. That's always a red flag. Like, you can't tell me him getting her pregnant was an accident. I just feel like he recognized her value and what her presence could bring to him. So he said, "I want to be tied to you forever." Therefore impregnated her. And that's why he acts crazy, allegedly, according to the restraining order. Because getting her pregnant is a way to guarantee permanent access to her. You see what I'm saying? I said it to say, you have to learn the lesson. I believe she probably learned the lesson, and we're going to see her choose better moving forward. That's what I think.
Nigga don't know about restraining orders at 4 years old, 3 years old. Oh yeah, your dad don't want to see you. Da da da. So now he doing all these accomplishments with his mom and shit like that, and he getting a better connection with his mom. So when you come around, you trying to explain that like your mom wasn't fuck with me. You'll be like, nah, fuck you, nigga. I'm in the league now. Real shit. I'm just saying, real shit. This really happens in the black community.
Nah, that's facts.
And niggas try to and a lot of this shit happens to niggas who ain't popular, who ain't famous, and they can't talk about it. Because that shit.
I like negativity sometimes.
Do you really?
I do. I love it. Because you gotta think, like, you watch Spider-Man, right? If it wasn't no Venom, if it wasn't a
Green Goblin in it. If it wasn't no fight scenes, I mean, he just hanging out with, what's her name?
Oh,
Mary Jane. He just hanging out, going on dates with Mary Jane. Bro, Spider-Man wouldn't be as big as it is. You need negativity, bro, like that. That fuels people. Like, people love negativity. That's just what the world is. Especially in this industry. Like, people want to see negativity. So it's like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like being the most loved is not good for business, in my opinion.
And I feel like I hear that, right? But at the same time, I feel like that's bullshit.
I like negativity sometimes. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm toxic.